Good day everyone. Today we're going to discuss about logarithmic equations. A logarithmic equation is an equation that involves the logarithm of an expression containing a variable. To solve exponential equations, first see whether you can write both sides of the equation as powers of the same number. Logarithms were created to be the inverse of an exponential function to give us the ability to solve the problem x equals b raised to the power of y for y. For x is greater than 0 and b is greater than 0 and b is not equal to 1 and y equals log base of b of x is equivalent to x equals b raised to the power of y. From the definition of a logarithm, we get two equations, y equals log base of b of x and x equals b power of y. These equations are different ways of expressing the same thing. The equation y equals log base of b of x is written in logarithmic form, and the equation x equals b raised to the power of y is written in exponential form. Logarithmic equations can be written in two types. First type is written in the form log base of b of m equals log base of b of n, which makes m equals to n. And the second type is written in the form m equals log base of b of n, which makes n equals b raised to the power of m, where b is greater than 1, 0 is less than b is less than 1, and m is greater than 0, and n is greater than 0. It's important that we know logarithmic equations since logarithmic scales reduce wide-ranging quantities to tiny slopes. For example, the decibel unit is a unit used to express ratio as logarithms, mostly for signal power and amplitude. In chemistry, pH is a logarithmic measure for the acidity of an aqueous solution. So that's why it's important to learn these equations. Example number 1. Solve for the values of x in the equation log base of 3 of 5x plus 1 equals to 4. First thing we need to do is convert the equation into an exponential form. We transferred the 5x plus 1 to the right hand side and transfer 4 to the base of the log, which makes 3 to the power 4 equals 5x plus 1. 3 to the power 4 is equal to 81 and equals 5x plus 1, and subtract both sides by 1, which makes 80 divided by 5 equals 5x divided by 5 to simplify, and we have the answer 16 equals x. Example number 2. Solve for the values of x in the equation natural log of 3x minus 2 equals 5. We all know that natural logarithm has base of e, which makes natural log base of e of 3x minus 2 equals 5. And we convert to exponential form, and we do the same thing again. We transfer 3x minus 2 to the right hand side and make 5 as a power of the base, which makes it e raised to the power of 5 equals 3x minus 2. And we need to add both sides by 2 so that the only remaining will be 3x. And 2 plus e raised to the power of 5 divided by 3 equals 3x minus 3. Cancel out 3, the only remaining is the x, which is the variable. And approximate value of x should be 50.14. Example 3. Solve the logarithmic equation log base of 3 of x plus 1 equals 3 minus log base of 3 of x plus 7. First thing we need to do is move the second log to the side since we have 3 here, so it's impossible to directly combine both equations. Then we move log base of 3 of x plus 7 to the left side. So we have this equation right here, log base of 3 of x plus 1 plus log base of 3 of x plus 7 equals 3. And we combine the two logs into a single log. And log base of 3 times quantity of x plus 1 times x plus 7 equals to 3. And we convert it to its exponential form. We transfer 3 as power of the base, 3 to the power, or 3 cubed. 3 cubed here equals to the value of quantity of x plus 1 times x plus 7 Use FOIL method. X times x is x squared. 7 times x is 7x. 1 times x is x. And 7 times 1 is 7. 3 cubed is 27. X squared plus 7x plus x is 8x plus 7. We have this equation right here. We subtract both sides by 27 so that the left hand side will be 0. And 7 minus 27 is negative 20. So we have x squared plus 8x minus 20. And we factor this equation, we factor out this equation. So we have x plus 10 times x minus 2. So we have the variables x equals negative 10 and x equals 2. Since it's a rule in logarithmic equation set, there should be no negative signs inside the logarithmic equation. So the possible answer for this equation is 2. So x equals to 2. Since negative 10 plus 1 is negative 9, and negative 10 plus 7 is negative 3. So 2 plus 1 is 3, and 2 plus 7 is 9. So x equals 2. And I think that's all for this discussion for today. And this is Angelo Leon VDS from 1112. And I hope you have learned something from my discussion. That's all. Thank you. God bless.